Communication is crucial for first responders during times of crisis. Operation Convergent Response, taking place in Perry, Georgia, will feature live demonstrations of the latest public safety technologies. Joining us today from the Guardian Center's world-class disaster preparedness training facility is Nick Nyland, the Director of Public Sector Product Development for Verizon, and Dr. Jerome Hauer, who has served in a number of public safety positions, including Commissioner of the Division of Homeland Security. Gentlemen, thank you both for talking to us. We'll dive right in, and we'll start by asking you what Operation Convergent Response is and why it's important for public safety.
Good morning, Clyde. Operation Convergent Response is our third annual partnership between Verizon and Nokia, where we're demonstrating the newest technologies for first responders. It allows us to engage in dialogue about what new technology is coming out for our public safety community and our first responders in order to engage that dialogue so that we can build better products and services for their mission.
And so what can you tell us about how specifically you are testing these safety technologies?
Well, this is a great opportunity for first responders to actually see, touch, engage with the various technologies in real life scenarios. These scenarios evolve, and the various technologies are integrated into the response to these different scenarios. It allows the first responders to ask questions, to give feedback, and to better understand these evolving, really wonderful technologies.
So can you tell us a little bit about what some of those new and innovative technologies are?
Absolutely. So as Dr. Hauer mentioned, we're running real-time scenarios to mimic what first responders have to deal with in real-life situations. And so one of those is a cyber attack on a dam and what the flooding that would occur afterwards would mean for first responders. And so some of those technologies that we're bringing are Verizon's response team to make sure that the network stays up and running because communication is key in any response. It's also about our cyber risk response team to make sure we mitigate that cyber attack. And then from there, we're deploying drones both in the water to look for survivors and victims, as well as in the air to give a full picture, a common situational awareness for all first responders on the ground so that they understand exactly what they're dealing with and to enable communication among everybody on the ground.
Well, it's a frightening scenario to think about, but glad you're preparing for it. I understand 5G technology is involved. Briefly, in the little bit of time remaining, what can you tell us about how that might revolutionize public safety response?
5G gives you the bandwidth and the speed to literally have hundreds of devices available that allows first responders to communicate, to have the same information to flowing to all these hundreds of devices. It allows them to have a common operating picture, which makes response a lot easier, a lot safer for the first responders.
So briefly before we break away here, where can we go for more information on all this?
Absolutely, thanks Clyde. So Verizon's honored to be able to support our public safety community as well as to demonstrate these cutting edge technologies to ensure a swifter, safer response to any crisis. And if anyone wants to find out more information about what we're doing here at Operation Convergent Response, they just go to verizon.com/public safety and it has all the information there.
Well, once again, glad to know you're preparing for the worst and hope it doesn't happen. But Nick, Dr. Hauer, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.